Welcome back to Didi's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make what I like to refer to as banging shrimp pasta. There's some dishes out there called bang bang shrimp. I've made that before, but tonight is a little different. I'm calling it banging shrimp pasta. I'm going to use 1.5 pounds of medium-sized shrimp. I'm going to use a little heavy cream, olive oil. You guys know I love Tony's. Chachere. I'm going to use some Sriracha sauce, a little fresh Asian chili paste, some thyme, garlic, some white wine, a squeeze of lemon. I'm going to use some Saute cheese, gold, and some Romano cheese, some heavy cream, and a fresh bay leaf. The pasta, you can use whatever type of pasta you prefer. I found this at H-E-B, and it's a thicker strand of spaghetti, and it's more filling than the traditional one. It's organic spaghetti bronze cut. This is my new favorite spaghetti noodle. You can use fettuccine noodles, you can use bow ties, but tonight I'm going to use this. Just something really quick, okay? I'm going to start with turning my skillet on. I have a gas stove, so I always start like medium high. Put a little butter, olive oil in the skillet. And put some red onions, because I don't have any green onions. So I'm only going to use a little bit of red onions. It's my fresh shrimp I got from H-E-B tonight, so I'm using 1.5 pounds. I'm putting a fresh bay leaf in there. I'm going to take it out by the end of my dish. It's just for a little flavor. Some olive oil and butter in the skillet. About 1 tablespoon of onion. Saute this just a little bit. Get your bay leaf in there. Saute your onions for about 2 to 3 minutes with your fresh bay leaf. Smells good. I'm going to add my shrimp. Run it until it's nice and pink. I know you're saying, where's your seasoning? You can season your shrimp before or while you're doing it. You probably should have used the bigger skillet, right? But I'm going to season mine with some Tony's. 1 tablespoon maybe of Tony's. Some garlic powder. I'm not measuring, so when I'm done cooking, I'll try and estimate the measurements. A dash of thyme. And squeeze half of a lemon. Put a little more garlic powder over it. Sprinkle a little more. A little more Tony's. Season to your liking when you make this dish. If you like it very flavorful, you can add more. If you don't, then season it to your liking. Just a pinch of salt. Not that much, just a pinch. Cracked black pepper. This is very hot Asian chili paste. About 1/2 tablespoon. I might add some later. Sriracha. A little bit of that in there. I'm going to add some more of the chili paste once I get my sauce together. So it's going to be a creamy, banging shrimp pasta. What's different, I think, from the bang bang dish that I have not had, but I've heard a lot about. They batter the shrimp in like egg or flour batter. Because I'm going to blend this in with some pasta, I did not want a flour or panko crusted shrimp in my dish. Shrimp does not take that long, so I'm going to remove the shrimp so that I can go in and make my creamy sauce. I want the sauce to stay in the skillet, so I'm getting a spoon with some holes in it so I can lift my shrimp out. All right, I'm going to take this broth and come up with my creamy base that I want. Start with some heavy cream. Not quite 1/4 of a cup. I'm gonna add some more. I need to get some of this milk-based sauce because I'm going to add some cornstarch to it. Need a little bit of this sauce so I can put my cornstarch in there. For the record, I was originally going to use some Romano cheese. I've changed my mind. It's a little too bitter for me. I'm going to use the Sartano cheese and cream cheese and some Havarti cheese, because that's what I have on hand, Havarti. So that's what I'm going to use in place of the Romano. Remove this bay leaf out, and I'm going to add the cheeses. Just a little bit of cream cheese for the creaminess. I did add some more cream into my sauce, so I would say I have about a cup, maybe a cup and a fourth of heavy cream. I've added the cheese too. Here, I'm gonna let it melt. You can speed up the process if you want and melt your cheese in the microwave. I just choose not to do it in the microwave. I'm gonna put a little bit of white wine, just a little bit. Okay, that might have been a lot. Don't worry, it's gonna cook down. Let that simmer for about 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna thicken it up and return my shrimp to this sauce. I don't think my cream cheese broke down as much as I would like, so you might want to melt it in the microwave first. I want to add a little more butter to my sauce, maybe about a tablespoon. Let that melt. I'm going to thicken up my sauce with the shrimp juice and some very mixed and blended cornstarch for thickener. You can use flour if you like. And I'm going to return my shrimp. Your stove should be on low now. You want to make sure you're stirring continuously so that it doesn't burn or lump up in one spot of your skillet. I'm going to return my shrimp slowly into here. Nice creamy shrimp. Let this marinate with your shrimp. Let your cream sauce, cheese sauce blend in with your shrimp for about 2 more minutes. And I want to taste. Always make sure it's to your liking. Let me see if it has just the right amount. Okay, it could be a little hotter for me, so I'm going to add about a half tablespoon, a little more of the chili paste in there. A little bit more Tony's for me, and a little more thyme. And then you're going to blend this in with your noodles, and you have your banging shrimp pasta dish. If you had some green onions or scallions, I think I'm saying that correctly, you could sprinkle some on top just for a little garnish. I don't have any. Banging shrimp pasta was not as banging as I like it, so I've added some crushed red pepper and some ground red pepper. I don't want it fire where it's too hot to enjoy, but I want it to bang when it hits my tongue. So I've added that. And once I'm done, I'll go on and put the recipe down in the description. It's nice and creamy and smooth. Beautiful. I love the creaminess and the consistency of the sauce. It's nice and creamy. Get all of that in there. Mix it up real good. That looks good. And it's ready. All right, here's my final banging shrimp pasta dish. I'm going to sample it for you because I believe in tasting my food. This beautiful color. I'm not really good with noodles, so bear with me. I don't want to slurp on camera. Probably should have had a spoon. I think you're supposed to eat pasta with a spoon, but I do a fork. like it. It's pretty good. Not too hot. Has just the right amount of heat. For those of you that like it hot, when I put the recipe on there, you can just add a little more to it. But this is perfect. Delicious. So, as always, I want to say thank you for joining me. And be sure to hit subscribe. And give me some suggestions on what type of dishes you would like to see me cook for you. As always, have an awesome day.